You know we love stories, you know we love great wine, and you know we love great wine with great stories. And this is all of it. But it has a lot of really difficult Italian names. So the folks at Niemiec, please bear with me as we go through this piece today, because there's a lot of shibidibadis and shubidiboobies today. It's going to be that type of thing. So, well, actually an easy name, Bobby Stucky. A lot of you may be aware of Bobby Stucky, one of the greatest sommeliers in America, runs the food and wine program at Frasca in Colorado, now Michelin starred, one of the greatest Italian restaurants in America. And for years, you know, he imported some wine himself for his program called Scarpetta, you know, with the pig on the front. T-shirt was great. And the wines were really quite good. He's in love with, you know, the Colli Orientali, Friuli, you know, this area is very charming to him, and he's always loved the wines in this area. And Scarpetta worked for a long time, but him and his partner Lachlan decided to get more intense, more focused, digging deeper in, getting dialed in, and finding the next stars, finding the great wines. Who is going to fly the flannel in this area for the coming future? And he found them. We had wasn't it one of the best tastings? We had one of the greatest tastings with those guys the other day. And every wine was fire. Fa-bam, fa-bam, fa-bam. Wine after wine was brilliant. It's an amazing portfolio they're putting together. But one of the real stars of the show was this bad boy right here. So this is the Luigino Balozio Friuli Colli Orientali Chardonnay Buri 2023. Now, none of those names have anything to do with the people who are actually doing this. I told you, there's going to be a lot of names. You're going to be like, whatever. Just don't swipe, don't click off. Keep listening, it gets good. Basically, it's the Niemiec family, which the Niemiec family aren't named Niemiec. Wow, okay. So it's Serena Palazzolo and her husband, Christian Patat, who's an amazing hot enologist, and their sons, Jacopo and Zeno Gregoat. So none of the names match. This is, it's a bunch of really cool Italian people that know their shit. And basically Niemiec is one of the top wineries in the area. And what's happened now is this is the kids thing, right? These micro cuvées, they're making, 100 cases of this, 150 cases of that, from all of these bomb terroirs within the Colli Orientali. In this case, we are in Buri, which is a great area. If you guys are familiar, you super uber Italian nerds, if you're familiar with the wines of, say, Miani or Meroi, two of the hottest cult names in Italian wine, this is their neck of the woods, Buttrio. This area that is known for its special soil, special climate, these hillsides. Dude, it's the hammer area. Now, the boys, you know, Jacopo does the winemaking, and Zeno is like a little more vineyard guy. They found one of the best patches of Chardonnay in friggin' Italy. 40-plus-year-old vines, gently sloping hillside, bottom of the hill. And, you know, Jacopo, let's just say that he has a resume when it comes to Chardonnay. Before he got back to the family gig, he worked at little places like Ramonet, Vincent Dancer, Dumont, you know, these kind of half-assed Chardonnay houses. Just kidding. Some of the greatest Chardonnay on the planet. And he was there. He made those wines, or helped to make those wines. It informs his style here. Blind, have you had this yet? This is giving off serious Ramonet and Dancer vibes. A little less reduction than you see in the Ramonets, and not quite as like that rosemary and wild herb thing that you get from the great Ramonet wines, but this wine is on fire. Unbelievable. I have not nosed a Chardonnay better than this from Italy. I mean, there's good ones, right? Chivaro and Planeta and all those guys, and made in their style. This is serious effing Chardonnay. Good Lord.
You know, the palate it has almost like it just grows in the mid palate.
The wine is incredibly focused aromatically, but then creamy and really fills out, but with a really nice acidity to this wine. So it's not ponderous. This wine's not heavy. It is it has the weight of like great Premier Cru Burgundy. You know, where you get that weight, but you get the tension at the same time. And it's Merceau-y. It's less Ramonet, it's more Vincent Dancer-y.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that a word? Dancer-y. You know, Asian French oak, malolactic. I don't think he's reinventing the wheel with the winemaking here, but this is just care, attention, and just making beautiful Chardonnay, one of the most beautiful Chardonnays in Italy. This is going to get discovered. Hate to break it to you, your early days, man. This is like before Pierre-Yves Collin-Moret and Bernard Bonan and all those wines are like $300, $400 now. This shit's going to get discovered. It tastes, you can't ignore it, huh? So someone's going to chuck a Monica Larner, someone's going to chuck a 97 at this bad boy, and it's going to be off to the races. What a wine. Their Merlot is equally stunning. Their Merlot is like dead ringer for a great Pomerol. Yeah. Absolutely incredible Merlot. Yeah. But this Chardonnay is really, really something indeed. And I love the label, fucking cool. Yeah. Excuse my French. And it's got the rouleau glass. You know, you can tell kid's working. These are smart cookies. He's got the rouleau glass. He's got the friggin' thing going on. Gorgeous, gorgeous wine. Gorgeous package. Everything about this rocks. 90 bottles. And believe me, 2-3 years from now, we're going to be like, remember that time we got the 90 bottles of Luigi Valentino Chardonnay Buri? Remember that? Remember those days? Yeah, this is going to disappear, gang. So only 90 bottles, $40 a bottle, ridiculous price. Great, great wine for the money. Click, buy, hurry. There's not much, and it's brilliant. Like and subscribe. Love you guys. Cheers.